All right, Recon Athlete, episode 115. Chris Sanchez, Paul Rodriguez. Shout out to Zach Lucetto, Snoop Daniel. I don't think Snoop went to the game. He had some tickets. He put it up on Facebook. I don't think he made it.
Yeah, I saw those out there, and I was kind of like, "You need to go."
I know.
I would. I mean, if we would have just gone ahead and put everything like expense the trip, we'd have done this from the hotel room like at 6 a.m. and then made our way to the game.
Yeah. Game's kicking off. Texas OU Red River rivalry kicking off in about 29 minutes.
Bro, if you can't get hype about today, then I don't know what you're gonna get hype about. I'm just saying. It's like, game day. Who's so much stuff going on. I'm excited about.
Who's getting hype? Me? Or you?
I'm just livid right now. I'm just like, I can't contain myself.
Really?
I just love it right now, man.
Oh.
Big nights. Last night, big night in high school ball. People throwing up 90 points like it ain't nothing. People throwing up 70 points like it ain't nothing. Just saying.
Who threw up 90 points?
Geronimo Navarro.
Oh, really?
94 to be exact.
I did not see that. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, apparently, I thought there was a mercy rule in high school ball, but apparently not.
Nah. Shout out to BJ joining my watch party. He said Layman's kicker. He sent me an email.
Yeah,
text messages this morning about Layman's kicker.
Yeah, they had a huge field goal last night. Shout out to Micah Whittier. He's sending updates from the Layman game at Southwest San Antonio. So apparently he kicked off a big game. That wasn't game winning, but it was to like lock up the game last night for Layman. So big shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Layman getting that W last night. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Texas OU since they're about to kick off here in about 28 minutes. You said the line has moved as far as the over-under.
Yeah, it moved a point to 73.5. Yesterday I was able to secure my lock of the week for the weekend for this game is going to be maybe if you can buy a point, I would buy a point at 72.5. But I locked in that bet yesterday, so I think there's going to be a lot of points. I think there's going to be like maybe 5 to 6 touchdowns a team and a field goal thrown in there. So I also like the Longhorns at +3.
Yeah,
I like the Longhorns at +3. I think the Horns are going to win this game tonight.
Would you take them on the money line?
Would I take them on the money line?
Yeah,
well, yeah, of course. I think they're going to win.
Okay.
I think that's +155 right now. But I like the Horns today. I think that if they can get out quick, if Joseph Osai gets to Spencer Rattler and gets him rattled, I think that the Horns could easily just maybe win by 10. But I think the Horns can win today. I think there's way too much on the line for Horns today. The Horns, it's their year to win. It's Herman's class to prove something in year 3.
Did you mean to say that, Rattler?
Yes.
Of course you did. Let's see. BJ says he's got it at 72.5. He took the over. I think that's probably why it's moving. It's because BJ. Good job, dude. Moving the line.
I think that's where the smart money is, to be honest with you. I think just think of the last 2 weeks for both two teams. I mean, they're scoring 35 plus in each matchup, so it makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, and the defensively, I mean, you mentioned it for the Longhorns. I mean, they have to try to confuse Spencer Rattler. I mean, it's been what the teams that have played OU this far and defeated them, that's what they've been able to do is, put 6-7 guys in the box and then, send whomever, make him make a choice, make a decision, have him, drift around a little bit and, hopefully make the wrong decision. So
Oklahoma's top rushers are not there anymore. I mean, their top rusher last year, Jalen Hurts, is in the NFL. The other running back that they had transferred to Ohio State. Yeah. So I don't see this a whole lot for Spencer Rattler to be successful unless he just comes out of the funk he's either been in or he's just not shown up. But I don't see Spencer Rattler beating Texas with his arm personally.
Yeah, and CeeDee Lamb is in Dallas now, so the weapons aren't there, and of course, the Longhorns. We got Sam. We got we got our running backs. We got Ingram. We got Johnson. We got who we have. We just have to put together a full game, defensively, offensively, and see if. I think it's going to be huge on Joseph Asai, like you said, and that defense to step up now. I mean, you have to be able to step up. I mean, basically just get you don't really need a whole lot of stops.
No, you're not going to get it.
You're not going to get them. But just, every now and then get a stop here or there, get the ball back into Sam's hands, and hopefully you win this game, 48-41 or something.
And the best way to do that, to get off the field, is I don't think you're going to really stop them from scoring, but if you can stop a drive with a turnover, I think that would be the best thing. And maybe it's a strip sack, maybe it's strip sack fumble, maybe it's an interception, maybe you can confuse Rattler into throwing to something tight, and in your zone coverage you can pick off the ball. But I think for Sam I think really needs to utilize his tight ends in this game to be successful. And I think that's an area that maybe they could find a matchup and be successful. But I really hope that the game plan is centered around Sam running maybe about 50% of the game, because I think that's where his strength is. And I think you can convert, but you're going to have to get him moving and out of the pocket. I don't think he needs to run any dives. I think he needs to be out, moving in the pocket, let him make a play in space so they can be successful.
Yeah, and then we'll see what's going to happen for that offense. But, I mean, Josh Moore kind of fell off a little bit last week. You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
A little stuffed up today.
I took a Zyrtec before I left the house. I guess because I really didn't sleep last night. I mean, I was up late, updating some things, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things where, like, I was listening to Bucky Godbold on 104.9 this morning when I was driving into Austin, and he hit the nail on the head. He was like, people really can't sleep the night before this weekend. I mean, there's just a lot going on. Usually it's the state fair with the Red River rivalry, and then usually they used to call it the shootout. That's how I remember it. But dude, I'm just stoked for today. I think maybe I'm just running on black coffee and just endorphins.
Yeah, well, Zach Lucetto, I don't know if he's coming in, but he says Whittington and Bijan are both suited up and fully participating in warm-ups. So we talked about Whittington, last week, and I think it was Steven Anguiano who says whoever can run the ball wins this game. #history. We talked about Jordan Whittington and whether or not we would bring him back, and apparently he's going to be suited up. I don't know if that's going to be like a decoy thing, or they're going to try to use him in some sort of capacity to try to stretch the field a little bit, for Sam, because right now we really don't have that guy, that speedster running down the field.
Yeah, Eagle does a pretty good job of taking top off sometimes.
I mean, sometimes, but you need that guy that's out there. So let's see.
I figured that Tom knows that his hot seat is a little bit hot right now. I think it's on fire, but maybe he wants to use all of his assets on the field or suited up to play on the field, so that he doesn't have any excuses are taken off the table for them not winning the game.
Yeah, and this is kind of it's such a weird year. I mean, not only just in general in 2020, but you have an OU team that's 1-2. Mm-hmm. You have a Longhorn team that's 2-1, barely in the top 25. I think that was 22 or something like that. Depending on what
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Depending on what poll that you're looking at, and this is for the first time in a while. This isn't like the big game today. I mean,
I think it's a big game.
Well, I mean, of course we think it's a big game, but I mean, I think nationally it's lost its luster because of how both teams have played this year so far.
Man, I don't know. I'm going to disagree on that front. The only reason I'm disagreeing is because the recruiting aspect that surrounds this game, the players that are playing in this game and who have played previously understand what the rivalry is. And I think both these two young coaches are going to match wits, but these players, they played in high school against each other. They know, they go to the camps together. They know who they are.
Well, maybe to the guys.
But that's what I'm saying is that these guys all get recruited from these schools. And I think that at the 11 o'clock hour, all eyes are going to be on Texas OU.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe 11 o'clock hour, yeah. At the 11 o'clock hour. But, North Carolina, Virginia Tech are playing too.
Nobody's going to watch that game.
North Carolina's a top 10 team.
Unless you're betting, nobody's watching that game.
North Carolina's a top 10 team.
That's great. Nobody's watching North Carolina football outside of the Southeast. Nobody's watching North Carolina.
# bring Mac back.
No, thank you.
He's got a top 10 team.
That's great at North Carolina. That's
great. A top 10 team.
Yeah. He had a top 10 teams at Texas too.
And he won national championship.
And then the last 4 years, he really didn't do much.
# bring Mac back. All right. I'm gonna
cool.
keep saying that.
Man, live that dream.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I guess at 11 o'clock, sure. But I mean, in all reality, I mean, the game of the day is Miami and Clemson, right? I mean, in all reality. I mean,
some people say no, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, maybe in Texas and Oklahoma, this part of the country, yeah, but everywhere else, I mean,
everywhere else doesn't matter.
You can't say like 1-2 Oklahoma versus 2-1 Texas is like really people are really getting excited about this. You can't tell me that outside of this state.
Well, I just did, but
outside of the state, you can't tell me that. Outside of this state in Oklahoma,
the Southeast and the plains of the United States of America are watching this game today.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not excited about it.
They're not doing anything in California.
I'm not excited about it because this has nothing. Because this game has besides like recruiting. What else? What else?
Job
what
is
else?
on the line.
What else factors?
Tom Herman's job is on the line.
There's nothing out there that's making me want to watch this game. Just because Tom Herman might get fired. I mean, there's not even a Big 12 championship on the line right now.
Not for them. Not for these. Well, for Texas, potentially, yes.
Maybe.
For Texas's livelihood for the rest of the season, for them to be in a Big 12 championship, they have to win today.
Well, and Big 12 relies on Texas and OU, right?
Well, I mean, they rely on Texas more than anything, I think, because OU doesn't do anything when they go to the college football playoff.
Well, I'm just saying this game has no implications besides recruiting and maybe a possible Big 12 championship, maybe for the Longhorns. So I'm just saying there's no implications for this thing. That's what I'm saying.
That's great, but I totally disagree with you.
I don't know why.
I just outlined why.
Because of recruiting?
Because of recruiting, Tom Herman's job, and the Texas potentially to win a Big 12 championship.
Nobody cares about that.
Okay, I think the fans of Texas do.
Wes says game of the day is Hogs versus Auburn. That is true.
No, it's not.
I'll go with that one over Texas OU.
Then why watch the game?
I don't know.
You gonna watch North Carolina, Virginia?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, because those are two top 25 teams. Yeah.
Virginia's top 25?
Virginia Tech.
Oh, Virginia Tech.
Okay. Yeah. But they also have like 15 guys out because of COVID. All right, Recon Athlete, episode 115. Chris Sanchez, Paul Rodriguez. Paul is excited about the Red River rivalry. I am not. See, Zach is on the watch party here.
Shouldn't talk to Zach unless he's here.
Is he coming?
What did he say?
He says, if Texas finishes the season with one loss and Baylor undefeated at 2-0, does Baylor go to the championship?
If Baylor plays.
Ever.
Because for right now, they're not.
Yeah.
If Baylor plays, maybe.
All right. So let's check this out. I'm going to refresh this page here to see if any of these lines have changed. And I'm going to go Texas OU. OU still 3-point favorite. You got anything different?
Yeah, 3.
3. All right, other 11 o'clock games. I mean, heck, I almost would rather watch Florida versus Texas A&M at Kyle Field. Let's see. Florida Gators are 5.5-point favorite. Over under is 59. And then Virginia Tech versus North Carolina. North Carolina is only a 3-point favorite. Missouri versus LSU at 11 o'clock as well. And so
that's interesting. That line for Florida A&M moved also a point overnight because yesterday I locked in Florida at 6.5. So I guess people were betting towards A&M.
Yeah, everybody's listening to Andre Ware, apparently.
I guess so.
Let's see. Let's go. So I'm go back here. I'm trying to see who I am. Oop. All right. Louisiana Monroe versus Liberty. I'm not even going to mention that, even though I just did. Let's see. Duke and Syracuse. Tennessee, Georgia. Georgia's 12.5-point favorite. That's a 2:30 game. 2:30 game. UTSA and BYU. BYU is a 35-point favorite.
Yeah, they're gonna roll UTSA.
You think they'll cover that?
No.
Not 35. Texas Tech and Iowa State. Iowa State 13.5-point favorite. On the road or at home versus the Red Raiders.
They ain't covering. Iowa State's not covering that.
Shout out to the Texas State Bobcats taking on Troy on the road. Troy is a 7-point favorite.
I'm gonna call for the upset there.
Yeah.
As long as McBride, the quarterback, plays, yeah, I'm calling for the upset.
Money line for Texas State Bobcats is plus 220.
I'm gonna get some action on that.
Shout out to Wes, Arkansas, and Auburn. Auburn is now a 2 full touchdown favorite, touchdown and 2 extra points, so 14 points.
No, they don't cover it. I'm taking Arkansas plus 14.
All right. Let's see. Wes says, "What's up, Paul?" Steven Angiano says he needs a corn dog. Tom Dunn is saying smells like okie up in here. I don't know. I guess he's just saying that I don't know.
Because it stinks.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I guess because I'm not excited about Texas A&M.
Chris is in a lull for Austin sports right now.
I mean, it's just. I mean, there's no. Like I said, I mean, Tom Herman on the hot seat.
I know, but that's you. That's
recruiting.
everybody else is thinking the opposite. But I
think just you are thinking the opposite.
No, sir.
I'm just thinking. I mean, I'd rather watch Florida A&M.
You will though.
Florida's my second favorite team in college football, by the way. So let's see. Only because I went to the Swamp one time. Me and BJ. Shout out BJ. We went back in 2003. We actually saw what's it? Chris Leak days. Yeah. 3:00 games. Kansas State, TCU. TCU 9.5-point favorites. I kind of like Kansas State in that. That could be a.
TCU's 9.5. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't know about that.
That's a lot. Also, let's see. I'm skipping over these other.
Yeah, I'm following you down.
6:30 game. Miami Clemson. I think the game of the day. 15-point favorite. Clemson Tigers at home.
Yeah, that moved half a point also overnight. So I locked in. I don't think Clemson. Everybody can tell me that they have the best backfield in Clemson history and all that nonsense. But look, Ed Reed, chief of staff at Miami, went out, got goons, played defense. I mean, I think that I'm taking Miami. I got them at 14.5 by the half point. Get 15.
Yeah. All right. Florida State, Notre Dame. Notre Dame a 21-point favorite. That's a 6:30 game as well. I got to shout out the Texas team. UTEP Miners and Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech a 14-point favorite. Let's see. Mississippi State and Kentucky. Kentucky a 3-point favorite at home.
Ooh, really? Against the Pirate?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to take the Pirate +3 on that.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like there's any really late games. Hey, man,
are you in the top 25?
No.
Yeah, me too. I don't see any late.
I don't see any late.
I mean, Charlotte, North Texas at 7, but that's it.
But I always like those late games,
It's
man.
because the Pac-12 ain't playing right now.
Pac-12 and was it MAC? Is it?
Yeah. So November 7th, I think that's when Pac-12 gets online.
Oh, okay. All right. So before we move on from college, you expect a Longhorns victory today?
I'm expecting Longhorns victory. I'm going to take them +3 in the money line. I'm taking the over. The over is my lock. I think that hits. And I like Miami plus. If you can get it 15, take the 15. But I like Miami tonight +15.
Yeah, I think this is a must win for the Longhorns. So if I had to bet, I would put money on the Longhorns. You have to win this game.
Yeah, it's a must win for sure.
You have to win this game, especially if you're Tom Herman.
It's Oklahoma's reload year, so you got to do it.
All right. Let's see. Let's go on to NFL. Let's see. Do you want to do NFL or want to do high school real quick?
Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, let's do the NFL. Sunday games. We got all kinds of stuff going on because of the COVID.
Yeah, I got a parlay lock. We'll wrap that at the end.
Okay. Carolina, Atlanta. Atlanta with the 1-point favorite. This is pretty much a coin toss here. I'm going to know Julio Jones. I don't know if he's going to play. One of the busts in fantasy football. One of my guys for sure.
Seems like the second year that's kind of happened.
Yeah,
him just underperforming.
Him and I think the other one. I think at running back position, everybody's saying Kenyon Drake is the other guy. That's the bust of this year. Las Vegas and Kansas City. Kansas City Chiefs 12-point favorites at home.
12. That's a lot in the NFL.
Yeah. Arizona and New York. Let's see. Arizona Cardinals 7-point favorites. Shout out to BJ for trying to trade me Le'Veon Bell. That's being hurt and maybe coming back. So.
Yeah.
That was the other one. That's who the trade was from BJ. It was Le'Veon Bell and Hayden Hurst for I can't remember who it was. One of my top guys. Eagles and Steelers. Steelers are a 7-point favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a lot?
I don't think so. I think I've locked them in yesterday at 6.5. It probably moved half a point overnight, but I may take the Eagles at +7.
All right. 44 is the over-under in that game. It's pretty low. Eagles and Steelers also both have decent defenses. Los Angeles Rams and the Washington football team. The Rams are a 7-point favorite on the road. I know who are we starting this week for Washington. It's not Haskins.
It's Kyle Allen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Dewey got benched.
We'll probably see Alex Smith at some point in that game, I believe.
No,
You don't think so?
no. Kyle Allen, I think, has a lot of trust under Ron Rivera. Last year played at Carolina for Ron, and so I think Ron believes in Kyle. I think he knows the offense well enough to run it, and I think that's why they made the switch.
Okay. I just think he'll probably not do well. We'll see Alex Smith. Cincinnati Bengals, Baltimore Ravens. Ravens a 12-point favorite. That's a double-digit favorite right there. Joe Burrow not getting a whole lot of love from Vegas, and Lamar Jackson is. Lamar Jackson was missed a couple of games or a couple of practices this week. One was, I think it was a knee injury.
Yeah, knee injury.
Knee injury and then an illness. I think he had a stomach bug or something like that, or they were covering up his COVID.
Cooking the books.
Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans. The Texans, 5.5-point favorites, sitting at 0-4.
Taking that easy money because this is a get back game. This is to show Bill O'Brien you were trash. We're gonna go out here and ball out under Romeo Crennel. They're gonna handle their business, I think personally.
All right, and that's the end of the noon o'clock games. 3:05, 3 o'clock games. Miami Dolphins, San Francisco 49ers. 49ers a 9-point favorite at home.
I saw what you did there.
What?
3:05 Miami.
What?
Dade County.
Is it? That's just what the time was.
I thought you did that on purpose.
No,
Like,
Indianapolis.
slick, boy.
Indianapolis Colts, Cleveland Browns. This is a toss-up.
It's even. I have it at even.
Even, yeah.
I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah?
Give me the Colts +1. Do a little tease. I'm gonna get that.
Okay. Yeah. I think that was a fake. That was a fake Browns last week, just because they were playing the Cowboys.
No, it's because they were playing the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Giants, Cowboys, 325. Cowboys are 8.5-point favorites at home.
I'm taking the Giants. I got a lock. I got them at a lock at 9.5 before today. So I'm taking them 9.5. I'd even take them at +8.5.
All right, Minnesota and Seattle is going to be the Sunday night games. Seattle is 7-point favorite at home. Monday, we got the doubleheader.
Yeah, we got 3 more games.
Denver, New England. It's going to be at 4 o'clock. New England's an 8-point favorite at home. And then the 7 o'clock game is going to be Chargers at Saints. The Saints are 8.5-point favorite at home. And then what was the Tuesday game now?
Bills, Titans.
Bills, Titans.
Yeah.
I don't have them on here.
I do.
What line do you have?
There's not one.
Oh, there isn't?
There isn't. For the games that got moved, there hasn't been any lines. And I think they're doing that solely on the fact that those games potentially could be postponed.
Okay. All right. So Zach joined us, and he's turning my TV on now. I guess he wants to watch some Longhorn game day. I got it on Sooner game day over there. I was watching the Sooner game day.
Anyways, I'm going to give y'all the NFL parlay lock. So I'm taking. Yeah, y'all can watch that trash ass game. So lock of the parlay, lock of this weekend. I'm taking Cincinnati at 13.5. The Houston Texans -4.5 by a point. Pittsburgh Steelers by a point -6.5, and the New York Giants by a point at +9.5. Big payout if you're gonna make that. I think that bet is like +700.
Oh, okay. Did you do it?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. All right. What's up, Zach? Man, look at those guns, dude.
Dude, what are you wearing? Birds?
The gun show?
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like Big Noon Kickoff more than College Game Day.
You should.
Really?
You should. I think it's more informative, and I think Urban Meyer does a whole lot better job breaking down matchups.
You mean the next coach of the University of Texas?
That's right. For the Longhorns.
Urban Meyer, as soon as Tom Herman loses to the Sooners today?
You can't say that.
Man, you making some folks big mad out there, bro. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just, I'm playing the heel today.
He's doing this.
Playing the heel.
What's up?
Good, man. 5 minutes till kickoff. What do you think? Longhorns, Longhorn Sooners.
Can I say the CO?
The corrections officer?
No, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Oh, Lord.
But
like,
if you
who
were
went to jail?
Like, Paul, you asked Chris, does he expect Texas to win? If the question is posed that way, I do not expect Texas to win.
Man, no faith.
I don't think I ever expect Texas to win for the rest of my life, except maybe like volleyball, Texas volleyball, or maybe if Texas baseball has a good matchup, I would expect them to win.
No Texas basketball?
No, dude. They're
Not even with Mr. GB.
Not even, dude.
Damn.
I would like Texas to win. I think Texas can win. Do I expect them to win? No. Do I want them to win?
Y'all let them know how y'all feel in the comments.
Yeah, Stephen Angiano said a little while ago. He said, "Would you be excited if Texas was 3-0?" Yeah, I'd be excited.
If they were 3-0 coming into this
These
game,
guys,
I still
fair
wouldn't.
weather fans right here.
I still wouldn't expect them to win.
I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm just saying. I'm just like I'm not excited about the game.
So you'd be excited if they were 3-0.
Yeah, because then they'd have a chance of winning a Big. I guess they still have outside chance of Big 12 championship.
Yeah, they're gonna play 2-0 Baylor.
They're gonna play.
Baylor's gonna come back. They're supposed to play Texas next week. There's no way that's gonna happen.
No.
They're gonna come back for the OU game, beat OU, be 2-0 in conference, Kansas and OU, and then make conference championship.
Beat Iowa, beat K-State, beat K. Well, I don't even know about KU with Les Miles coming out with the Rona. So it's a week to week, as they say.
And then 2-0 Baylor will win the conference, and they'll play 4-0 Washington in the college football playoff.
You got to keep this narrative up. Keep this narrative up every week.
2-0 versus 4-0.
Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor played.
No,
they haven't played at all, right?
Kansas.
Did
they?
Yeah, they beat Kansas.
They gave Les Miles the Rona.
That's weird. Why? How is this Baylor? How is it only Baylor? This is
maybe Baylor's the only one being honest.
Think.
I said it before the season started.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna be cooking them books.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Wes is talking trash to you.
How come you have
Zach?
different comments on that one and then on your phone?
Because this one is from
the everybody.
That's the everybody. That's the
the
Recon
watch
Athlete.
party.
This is my watch party, personal watch.
How do I get on that one?
You go to Recon Athlete.
Don't
page.
join his watch party.
Yeah, you go to
somebody's
Recon.
calling you.
Oh, Bird's calling me. Should I answer it?
Hell yeah.
Who's Bird?
Do you know Bird?
No, I know Larry.
Bird is bad. Bird's a bad mama.
Let me see.
Do you even know? I'm not even.
We got 2 minutes. Hurry up.
Man, you can go watch the game. We're doing a show here.
Hello.
So he hung up.
Hello.
Wes is talking trash to you.
How come?
Oh man,
I think he dropped.
Did he drop?
I think he dropped.
Yeah, I heard it.
I'm hearing your feedback.
Yeah, that was me. So Bird went to the University of Texas. He's a huge Longhorn fan.
He's probably at the game.
Yeah.
Hey,
what's up, man? You're on air with Recon Athlete. How you doing, brother?
Oh, very well, guys.
What are you expecting about this Longhorn game, bro?
I'm a lifelong resident of Austin, Texas. 41 years.
Yeah.
Went to the University of Texas.
Yeah.
I can honestly tell you this is the least interested in a Texas OU game that I've ever been.
You're breaking my heart, Bird.
Well,
Do you think that this game is the game of the day in college football?
It's just got for the nostalgia.
Just
and
that's it.
It's almost like a Trump versus Pence type deal. It's just like watching the Cowboy. I don't like the Cowboys, but it's just like a circus or like a car wreck. Like you really, whatever happens, but you do want to kind of slow down and watch it.
Yeah. Just to see what happens. Well, see, that's what I was saying, Bird. My argument today about this game with Paul was like I'm just not interested, and Paul he's really excited about this game. I'm not interested because of OU being 1-2, and Longhorns being 2-1, and neither of the teams really having a chance of winning a national championship, and Longhorns having an outside chance of winning a Big 12. I mean, what else is there besides that?
What are we going to get behind this year? Kansas winning a Big 12 or Iowa State, or
Zach
Baylor.
Baylor's going to be 2-0 and win the Big 12 championship.
Baylor is going to get by without having to play any games. They're going to be 3-1. Well, with their COVID response and everything. So it's just, yeah.
All right, brother.
It's sad.
Yeah, it is.
But guys, it's 11 o'clock. You know what?
What?
Oh, you still fucking suck.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, Bird.
All right, Bird. It was good talking to you, brother.
Peace out.
I'll holler at you later. All right, shout out to Bird, University of Texas alum. He's about to watch this game. Where were you going over there?
They haven't even run out. It's 11 o'clock.
They haven't even run out yet?
It's not big noon kickoff. It's like big 12:15 kickoff.
Big 12:05.
Hey man, they gotta get people to move over to watch the game.
Yeah, that's true.
All the hungover people need to get online.
Man, you gotta get up and
Bro, it's 11 o'clock.
I know. I already went down to Cisco's, met Stefano.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cisco's.
Yeah.
You don't know about that life.
What was that?
See?
Yeah.
You don't know.
That was a strip club? You went to a strip club in the morning already?
No, dude. It's a restaurant on the east
Oh,
side.
I don't
Dude,
know.
it's like a living legend.
Like me.
We're going to Revelry after this?
We can go to the east side. We can go to Corner Bar. You want to go to Corner Bar?
They got food there?
Yeah, they got barbecue.
We'll talk about it offline.
Okay. All right. Let's do week 7 UIL High School Texas Central Texas High School football. We did the Thursday games.
Yes.
Let's see. Where are they? ReconAthlete.com. You can find these scores. Thursday games: Vista Ridge 42, McNeil 7, Austin High 57, Bowie 56.
Bro, that was a barn burner. Charles Wright brought them back to get the W off
So
a late touchdown.
Yeah.
And they went for 2 and got it.
Who do you think's better in that district, Hayes or Bowie?
Hayes. Easy.
Easy?
You don't think the way Bowie put up a fight against Austin High?
No.
I think Austin High is the third best team in that district,
Bro,
by far.
you haven't watched enough of those teams. I think the teams that are going to get in because Austin High beat Bowie, Austin High will sneak in as the 4th team. But I think Hayes is going to beat everybody in their district except the top 2 teams. Westlake, Lake Travis.
Pflugerville 35, Anderson 22, Rouse 50, Bastrop 17. Pflugerville.
Mm-hmm.
Big win over Anderson.
Got that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Anderson got that smoke.
Mm-hmm. Friday night games: Hodo versus Westwood was postponed. That was the first time I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that broke early.
Was it Westwood's fault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Westwood, Stony Point, Weiss.
Round Rock or Cedar Ridge beats Round Rock 20-18. That's kind of an upset, huh?
Yes.
Cedar Ridge playing some defense.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Vandergrift Stony Point was postponed. 26-6A, Westlake 58, Del Valle 0. Another shutout for Tony Salazar and crew. Hayes 42, Aiken 7, and Lake Travis 58, San Marcos 3.
Yeah, Lake Travis had to humble San Marcos off that victory from Lockhart last week.
I mean, that just kind of shows you
Humble
how top heavy that district is.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yeah,
scores
very
right
much
there.
so. Very much so. I mean, when the top 2 teams in that district are 4 and 8 in the state, yeah.
Yeah. 11-5A, Division 1, Cedar Park 56, Georgetown 24. Cedar Park looking good.
Yeah, they looked real strong. All those points for Georgetown came in like the end of the third, all of the fourth quarter.
All right, Maynard 34, Leander 28. Shout out to Coach Keller for getting his first ever win as a head coach. And then Hendrickson versus Weiss was postponed. 12-5A Division 1, Alamo Heights 27, Buda Johnson 20. Lehman 26, Southwest San Antonio 20. Shout out to the Lobos getting that dub.
2-1 on the season.
Yeah. Dripping Springs 76, Lockhart 41.
Bro, listen, Dripping Springs had over 400 yards passing and rushing. I think Novosad, the sophomore quarterback to senior Cam O'Bannon, I think they had like 5 touchdowns on the night connected.
Mm-hmm.
That's where a lot of those touchdowns came from was O'Bannon.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of defense on both sides.
No, I mean, Lockhart scored a lot of their points in the second half. I mean, Dripping Springs completely controlled that game, and Dripping Springs is going to be a monster in their district. And when they get to playoffs, the way they're playing, very, very disciplined, could make a good run in the playoffs.
All right, 13-5A Division 2, Cedar Creek 20, Conley 13, Eastview 42, Elgin 35, and Brenham 35, Glen 14. The Cubs still just dominating that district.
Yeah, they do what they do.
14-5A Division 2, Liberty Hill 76, Crockett 0, Marble Falls 55, Travis 0, and Northeast 72, Navarro 7. Very top heavy as well. 13-4A Division 1, LBJ getting the dub over Canyon Lake 21-14. Lampasas 59, the Ducks 0. That's Taylor. And then Burnett 21. Fredericksburg 6.
Biggest
Upset special.
up of the night. Yeah, Fredericksburg was ranked 10th in 4A Division 1, and I don't know. Burn It probably put together. So shout out to Burn It.
All right.
What about your boys over at Maynard New Tech?
Bro,
They had a big game.
Did they win?
no, that's that spot I told you.
Oh, was it?
That's that Geronimo Navarro spot I told you.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I didn't see it. It's not on here. So.
Yeah, I didn't want to put it on there.
All right.
88-0.
Was it 88?
Yeah, it was like 86-0 in the third. So they definitely took the foot off the gas.
Just
a lot of it.
lot of bit.
That's
All
one of
right.
those ones that you make public, like they talk about on Dan Le Batard about parents sending letters in, stuff like that.
Mercy rules.
Shout out to New Tech.
What was that? That must have been the Cisco's this morning.
Yeah, everyone is picking Texas, but Urban. That's what Wes said.
Yeah, Urban wants to be the reason.
Urban, yeah,
He wants to be
Urban.
the reason.
Urban's the only one, but I don't know. Urban might be he might be the smartest one on the.
That's my point. That's exactly my point.
All right. Well, I kind of want to go watch a little bit of this game, but mostly I want to watch Florida and Texas A&M.
Hey, how come they call it whenever you're in a jersey and like jeans, they call that street clothes? Ain't nobody wear that on the street.
Well, I think they mean they're not in their.
Oh,
why do they call it street clothes?
You're talking about the players on the
Yeah.
sidelines?
Yeah.
Because you're not in your uniform.
Yeah, but they're not even on the street. They're in the stadium, on the field still.
Yeah, and I wouldn't wear that on the street. I don't know.
Right?
Although some people would.
Yeah,
A
and
lot of people do.
I don't wear jerseys.
I
though.
don't
I
either.
don't either.
The only jerseys I wear is Ricky Rubio.
I'm not putting another grown man's name on my back. I'm just not doing that.
Shout out to the Sarge. You just joined us.
So real quick shout out
Yeah.
to Lion Pride Sports Broadcast. 8,300 live viewers last night.
Oh, nice.
Big numbers still coming out for them, so shout out.
All right. Zach's going to go check the score here.
He's gonna go cheer
What
on
do you
his
got?
Longhorns.
Guess what the score is?
What?
0-0.
Oh, okay. All right.
They kicked.
They kicked it?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I didn't see you had the ball. I forgot already.
All you can do is just look. I can just look right here.
I got to put the rabbit ears on there, though, man, because I got it streaming. And the
Oh, yeah.
streaming is kind of like a little bit behind.
So you're gonna put the bunny ears for more fuerte or what?
Yeah.
You're a little bit more.
Well, just
little
because you
more.
can be on time.
Oh, it won't be lagging.
It won't be lagging.
I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, how did you figure that out?
Just
Trial and error.
because I got the rabbit ears in my room.
Oh, okay.
So like when I watch a game in my room,
You're
it's
probably
always,
getting updates
so
on your
is it-
phone, and I got you.
yeah. Or I used to get text messages from Stefano
About
and
Chelsea.
about the game. Yeah, and I'd be like, dude, dang it.
Shut the
Start by Oklahoma, 3rd and 25
Oh,
for Oklahoma.
all right,
Like, that's a way to get behind the sticks.
all right.
Plus
And-
three.
Chris
Looking good.
Adamora. I like Chris Adamora. I'm a big fan of his.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
It's like he plays like that nickel position for
Oh.
Texas.
You know what nickel defense means?
That's when you have an extra. Why are you trying to do this?
I'm just asking.
Let's just end the show.
No Yoris Mihal.
Shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to Paul.
All right.
Shout out to God, my family, Kreitz Market, Texas Point Outdoors, and Focus Fit San Marcos, y'all.
Word up. Let's see. I'm going to shout out to God. I'm going to shout out to my parents. And I don't have my music turned up, so I'll just use this music, Also, shout out to the Redmond family. Rest in peace to Jill Redmond. Thank you, Wes, for reminding me to say that. Big prayers and condolences to the family over there. All right. I hope y'all enjoy the games. Let's go Gators.
Yeah,
Paul, do you
right.
think?
Hey, guys, if y'all really think that that's really going to happen, go ahead and like that down there. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell. We'll let you know we upload. Chris will let y'all know the final for that A&M Florida game. We out.
I know who Coach Scout is.